Hi, I'm Zeli. I will help you walk through our project. So first, you need to make sure that your Docker is running, so Docker version. And then you need to start your Minikube. So Minikube start, and it may take a while, so you need to be patient and wait for it to be fully running. Okay, now you can see that my Minikube has fully started. So now you need to follow the instructions in the README file. So the first step is to apply all the YAML files defined in our Kubernetes folder. So I will just copy and paste this command through the terminal and run it in the terminal. As you can see, all the services and deployments, including the persistent volume claim, has been created, but you need to wait for all of the services being ready. So basically, it will take 6 minutes for all the pods to be fully ready. So you have to be patient and please wait. Hi, I think all the pods are fully ready now. As you can see, we can further check it by copy and paste this command. Basically, just eliminate the last W parameter. So as you can see, all the pods have been ready, and now we can start the front-end proxy. And then we can access, or we can just click this. So as you can see, this is our front-end app. So basically, it contains all the movie details that you can browse, and I will also show you our architecture overview. So first, the reason why you can see all those movies is because that the client layer send the movie request to the API gateway, which further forward it to movie service. The movie service contains the TMDB API proxy, because basically the TMDB API is an external service that will return all the movie details. So for example, if I click this movie, you can see the overview and see the overall rating from other users. So basically, it's an external service. And now, as you can see, you don't need to log in to see all the movies because we designed it to be public. But if you want to further post some rating, then you need to log in first. So let's log in or sign up. So since we don't have an account at this moment, let's register. I will use my UCD, but maybe just copy it first. And okay, so let's register. I used my UCD email. So let's read this movie, write something in Carol, and submit rating. As you can see, we also unlocked an achievement. I will talk about it in the future. So as at first, as you can see, we send this post rating request through the client layer to API gateway, which further forward this post request to rating service. And the rating service will handle the post request. And as you can see, we can also further delete or edit it. Basically, all the rating related requests will be forwarded by the API gateway to a rating service. But as you can see, there's also an achievement unlocked. So basically, what happens behind is that the rating service will count the number of ratings that you have done. Once you have created a new rating, it will update the rating counts to the achievement service through gRPC. So the reason why we use gRPC is that we think the two services will communicate frequently, and we want to improve the performance. So that's the reason why we use gRPC. And and here you can see we have already unlocked this badge. This is because that's the achievement unlock logic is implemented in the achievement service. And so basically, this achievement service will receive message from the rating service, and it will implement the badge unlock logic, and and after it process the the badge unlock logic, it will also send a message through the Kafka. So basically, it's a Kafka producer, and it will generate message in the Kafka queue. So as you can see, we will also receive an email from the service. So this is implemented by the notification service, which is the Kafka consumer. So basically, the achievement service will place the achievement unlock event in the Kafka queue. And the notification service is a consumer, and it will monitor the queue, and then it will consume the queue by sending this email. So as you can see, this email is sent from our CineQuest team to my registration email. So basically, it's just my UCD email. But if you try our app, you won't receive this email actually, because sending emails to clients actually is not free. So this is just a demo inbox. But if you really want to try this functionality, and of course you can follow this optional step in our README file. So basically, you will first need to register at this Mailtrap account, and then you will have to create a sandbox project, and you will get this SMTP username and password, and then you can copy them and use base 64 to encode them and replace them in this parse. So basically, I'm using my Mailtrap credentials. You can replace it with yours so that you can test this functionality to receive the email. Okay, so basically this is how the rating service workflow went. So I will also test the Sun service. So first let's sign in. So basically, the user can do everyday check-in. So as you can see, we also unlock another badge. This is because this is the first day to sign in. And as you can imagine, we also received another achievement unlock email. Basically, the logic is the same. The client sends a request to API gateway, which will further forward it to Sun service. The Sun service will process the Sun logic and update the Sun count to achievement service. The achievement service contains the badge unlocks logic, and it will implement it, and once it publish a new badge to users, it will generate achievement unlock event in Kafka queue, so that the notification service can consume this message by sending this email. As you can see, this is a new email that I just received. So basically, that's how our app works. You can also try our functionalities. For example, when you click this My Ratings, actually the client will send the GET request to API gateway, which will further forward it to rating service. So as you can see, this is through the REST communication. And it's similar. You can also check all your achievements. This is this workflow. So basically, the API gateway send the REST message to the achievement service to get all the achievements that you have earned. And there are also other functionalities. For example, you can search for the movies, maybe Batman. As you can see, these are all the Batman related movies. So this is done by the movie service. So basically, that's how our app works. I hope you like it. That's all of my presentation. Thank you. It occurs to me that you may want to clean up this project. So if you want to clean up, you can stop this proxy for front end, and you can just copy this command and run it in the terminal. As you can see, all the services can be cleaned just gracefully, but you may have to wait for a while. Okay, as you can see, all the services and ports and configurations, including the namespace, have been deleted. That's all. Thank you.